What?
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
Great.
Solution? To what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
That doesn't make any sense. We die either way. Herdy-der, herby-der-der-der.
You said you're the catalyst. What are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
Inasmuch as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics.
Great
I was
explanation.
first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The
I
Reapers?
figured that shit out, though.
Precisely.
Don't mess that up for me.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
And what happened to your creators?
They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, Both organic and synthetic can once again flourish.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believe the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
But you're taking away our future. Without a future, we have no hope. Without hope, we might as well be machines, programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope, more than you think. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well.
Oh, great.
The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage.
Oh, great.
There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So, the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
What?
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. You will no longer be organic. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
Oh, dear God. But why keep the Reapers alive? I control them, and that's great. And it technically saves more people. The outcome is the same either way, except one way a bunch of people die, the other way less people die. I honest to God don't see a difference between these two things in case of good or bad. Like, it does not.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework.
Mother of
a new
God.
DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The Reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
Blue side, red side, or something in between. Oh, dear God. Alright, well, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'll explain my reasoning for each one of these. The right side. We destroy the Reapers. The cycles obviously end. We end up killing a lot of people in the process. We then basically start over from scratch. The left side. The side of controlling the Reapers. Go with basically the same as the right side, except I'm Space Jesus. Fewer people die. Same outcome otherwise as the one on the right. Middle one. It sounds to me like we lose individuality as everything is homogenized and combined. Well, what is the center interpretation then? They explain it like a fucking heap of shit. I'm going this way anyway. Doesn't matter. Had sex. I'm Space Jesus. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? This is the one with the gun in it! You piece of shit! No. No. You can't be fucking serious. Oh, this is control. Okay. I just about lost my friggin' mind. I just about lost my mind. Holy shit.
Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
We must leave the system. Damn it.
Eternal. Infinite. Immortal. The man I was used these words. But only now do I truly understand them. And only now do I understand the full extent of his sacrifice. Through his death, I was created. Through my birth, his thoughts were freed. They guide me now. Give me reason, direction. Just as he gave direction to the ones who followed him. The ones who helped him achieve his purpose. Now, my purpose. To give the many hope for a future. To ensure that all have a voice in their future. The man I was knew that he could only achieve this by becoming something greater. There is power in control. There is wisdom in harnessing the strengths of your enemy. I will rebuild what the many have lost. I will create a future with limitless possibilities. I will protect and sustain. I will act as guardian for the many. And throughout it all, I will never forget. I will remember the ones who sacrificed themselves. So that the many could survive. And I will watch over the ones who live on. Those who carry the memory of the man I once was. The man who gave up his life to become the one who could save the many.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The Mass Effect series is completed. Hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. I have a bittersweet relationship with the Mass Effect series. I feel as a whole that it was an important series, one that needed to happen for the gaming industry. I feel that it certainly set an example for many other genres to take note of. I feel that it might have been abused in spots, and it might have been mishandled in spots. But at the end of the day, they delivered a good game. They delivered a good series. And I will do my best to remember the series for the characters. The story is passable. The characters are what made the series for me. And while I'm sure many of you are expecting to hear me rage about the ending to this game, I don't want to rage about it. If somebody asked me how good the ending to the game was, I'd tell them it was acceptable. I feel ultimately, if there was to be so much choice throughout the series, that an outcome where Shepard can live would have been the ultimate. One of the ultimate choices would have been something nice. I understand that this opens up the possibilities for more Mass Effect games with a different story arc that doesn't involve Commander Shepard, and that's great. But as far as I'm concerned, Mass Effect now is done. It should have only been a series, and more than 3 games is a waste. And if they were going to do more, then more should have been done within the series of the 3, because it could have been even more than it is in terms of what the series represents for the gaming industry. But I'm pleased. I'm happy enough. I feel good that I've done it. It's been, what, over the course of 5, almost 6 years the series has run. And while my interest in it has waned over those 6 years as I've gone from game to game, I'm still happy that I totally did it. And I'm sure it's a series that I'll come back and end up playing again sometime in the future. But again, hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. I know it's not a game that everybody wants to watch. I know I wouldn't personally watch it, but for those of you who wanted it, hopefully you enjoyed yourself. I of course wish all the best to the doctors who just left BioWare recently. And I hope BioWare does some great things in the future. And I pray that Electronic Arts keeps their stupid hands off of them. Thanks for watching. I always let the credits roll. So while they're doing that, I will say, until next time, stay safe, have a good one. As always, good luck. Have Commander Shepard.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.